I'll give us a tour, are you?
Oh, you're so tacky. It's not long enough. So I can keep it towards it.
Fair enough.
I wanted to go to the moon, shoot all the rockets.
Yeah, rockets, lads. Which, we've got a thing there, which way to go?
Aye.
Hello everyone, I'm Nilda. I'll be your tour escort for the first part of your 3-part tour. Your first stop is the observation gantry. Your second stop is Apollo Saturn V. And your third stop is the International Space Station Center. Remain seated at all times. There's no eating or drinking on the buses. All cell phones should be on silent or on vibration, please. You may use them at all stops. There is no cell phone use while bus in motion. If anyone has in their possession...
Hi, I'm Lisa Malone, Director of External Relations, and I'd like to welcome you to NASA's Kennedy Space Center, America's Gateway to Space. From pioneering human space flights to technological wonders like the Hubble Space Telescope, we've launched and carried the dreams of a nation. At Kennedy Space Center, we are focused on flying the remaining space shuttle missions safely and completing construction of the International Space Station. More than 4 decades ago, we launched humans to the moon from this very spaceport. Today, as part of the Constellation program, NASA is preparing once again to leave low Earth orbit as we chart a new course to the moon and beyond. Kennedy also is home to NASA's Launch Services program. This program is responsible for launching satellites and robotic missions on journeys to learn more about our home planet and to unlock the secrets of the universe. As a nation of explorers, America's space program challenges and motivates us. It is our destiny to explore, to learn, and to reach beyond our known world. Space exploration expands our horizons and makes life better for everyone on Earth. I hope you enjoy your visit to Kennedy Space Center and learn more about its vital role in America's space program.
Across the waters is the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, and that's where they launch satellites. Here at the observation gantry, you will have a great view of launch pads A and B. You will see a short video. The gantry itself has an elevator. Across from that, you have your restrooms, snack bar, and gift shop. Please be sure to take all your belongings with you. Thank you, and enjoy your tour.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm tired. It's so easy to go and then you're like,
routing them away from the tip of the tank to prevent the buildup of ice. Potentially explosive hydrogen gas is also routed away from the tower to a flare stack where it can safely burn off. 3 hours before launch, the astronauts enter the orbiter, assisted by the closeout crew. If an emergency arises, the astronauts and closeout crew can escape to safety by way of baskets which descend down slide wires. 9 minutes before liftoff, the countdown is held for a final assessment of launch readiness. The launch director polls the team, and a final go for launch is issued. The countdown resumes. Computers now control the final sequence of pre-launch checks and procedures. In the final minutes, the crew access arm and beanie cap swing away. The shuttle generates acoustic energy, which is capable of damaging the orbiter. So Kennedy Space Center's engineers devised a sound suppression system, which uses water for noise control. Just before ignition, 300,000 gallons of water are injected into the engine exhaust to muffle the sound and protect the area from rocket flames. Sparklers ignite under the main engines to ensure that no hydrogen vapors are present. Main engines fire. 6 seconds left until liftoff. Still attached to the platform by 8 bolts with explosive nuts, the shuttle bends forward and then back. Umbilical systems and the hold-down bolts must remain attached until the final moment, just in case there is an engine cutoff, which aborts the launch. Simultaneously, the solid rocket boosters are ignited, the 8 explosive nuts detonate, and the umbilical connections release. The space shuttle lifts away from Complex 39 on another mission to explore and develop the frontier of space.
네. That's what it would be. That's the airplane. Oh yeah?
It's not the Air Force One.
So.
No, that's not what you said. You're not listening. You said.
She said yeah?
No, she's that one's for the satellites. Alright guys, we'll stand with the spaceship here in the background. Whatever.
It's something space.
Okay. Alright. No, that's not gonna work. I'll go this way. Okay, we're getting a little bit. Make sure to spit up this ice cream. Okay? Yay, Liam! I was thinking my girl, but that's okay.
GP Sender var. GP Sender var. Ne?
Guys. No. But it's like this big picture. Yeah. What was that? It says the memory card is full. You didn't delete any of the photos off. That means we have to do each individual one. Yep. Once again, folks, this is a great time to take any flash photos before the show begins. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Courtney, and welcome to the Firing Room Theater. We do ask that there be no smoking in the building and no flash photography during the presentation. If you need to leave this show at any time, please do so by using one of the 3 double doors on your right. Also, for your information, the last bus to the International Space Station Center will be at 4:30 today. After 4:30, all remaining buses will go directly back to the visitor complex.
This is the firing room, launch control for the Apollo mission. This is not a mock-up. These are the very consoles we sat at when men first took off to fly to the moon. The tragedy of Apollo 1 had put us a year and a half behind. We were making up for it in one big leap. And we were doing it with a rocket that no man had ever flown before. It was a few days before Christmas 1968 when Apollo 8 sat on the pad. She was the first of a new kind, a moon rocket. This was the Phoenix, risen from the ashes of Apollo 1. The first Apollo crew did not die in vain. This was to be their testament. "36 stories high, she had been fully fueled throughout the night. The liquid oxygen in her tanks caused ice to form on the outside of the craft. Extreme temperature differences between the air and the sub-zero fuel caused the metal skin of the rocket to expand and contract. Everyone was on the pad agreed. It was as though the rocket was alive, breathing, straining at the leash. Earlier in the morning, astronauts Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders had made their final preparations before taking that long ride out to the main spacecraft. The minimum safe distance from a Saturn V liftoff was 3 miles. The reason was simple. When fully fueled, the rocket contained the explosive power of an atomic bomb. As the clock counted down, the astronauts and all of us in launch control went through the pre-flight checks. Our hands on the controls of the most powerful, most complex machine ever built. It had over 2 million separate systems. And to bring these men back alive, everything had to work perfectly. Each individual system had been tested, but what we didn't know was how they would perform when all 2 million began to work together. That moment would come when the countdown clock reached 0. If a maneuvering thruster failed, if communications broke down, if navigation was off by 1 degree, if any piece of the miles of wiring, circuits, relays, or valves was defective, Fred Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders would pay with their lives. As they sat, waiting for launch on that chill December morning, these 3 astronauts were back to what they had always been, test pilots. You are now in the final minutes before the launch of Apollo 8, right here where it actually happened. Mankind is about to leave his planet behind and journey to another. It is one of those rare moments when history is not being made, destiny is being embraced.
This is launch control, T-minus 3 minutes and counting. We've completed our communications checks with the Apollo 8 astronauts in the cabin and the communications cargo. During this period, once we do get the firing command, the various tanks within the 3 stages of the Saturn V launch vehicle begin to pressurize. We have firing command. Firing command is on. Sequence times 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Our status board indicates that all aspects are ready. Instrument unit is ready. Spacecraft ready. Final check of the emergency detection system. That ready as first stage preparations are completed.
Okay. We're on. Ready to go to cockpit. And my water. Okay, you're on. All systems go.
45 seconds and counting. First stage liquid oxygen tank has been pressurized and the pressure is still building. Coming up in 90 seconds, mark, T-minus 90 seconds and counting. Apollo 8 crew standing by, spacecraft commander Frank Borman, chin level, Bill Anders. Now to report that the liquid hydrogen tank in the third stage is pressurized. 1 minute 15 seconds. All third stage propellants pressurized at this time as we get up on the 60-second mark on the flight zone. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. The vehicle now is completely pressurized. We're coming up on power transfer shortly. We have the power transfer. We're now on the flight batteries within the launch vehicle. Final reports from Frank Borman at this time. Look at the switches aboard the spacecraft. 20 seconds on the test. We are still at this time. 10,
astronauts return safely to the Earth. I know. I'm Jim Lovell, and I was one of the crew of this spacecraft, Apollo 8. We were the first men to see the surface of the moon from just a few miles away. But it was the hundreds of thousands of men and women who worked in that team, and the millions of people who supported the mission that really made it possible. That way, I guess, we all went to the moon. Now, on the other side of those doors, you'll find an actual Saturn V moon rocket. It's still the most powerful, the most complex machine ever built. And I guess it's the only one that can take you to another planet. I actually got to fly one on a second flight to the moon called Apollo 13. But that's another story.
Please walk.
Svetla. Just told you that. Look at all these tourists. That. Come right along. That's what I'm saying, you can see the seats with the windows. Yeah. So. I think Stuart thinks the same, you know?
Yeah,
Shoot trouble in that toch? Whatever get to there. So we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, love. Alright. Gel, tut içini. Gel, tut içini. Koltuğum, tut içini.
Wait there, wait there. Put your hands in.
Ja, wil wel net. Scorchio. Scorchio.